Hello and welcome to Prairie Pulse. Coming up a little bit later in the show, we'll hear a musical performance from the Ogg Creek String Band. But first, joining us, we'd like to welcome the winners of the PBS Kid Goes Writers Contest. And of course, joining us first is Kaylee Gabriel. Kaylee, thanks so much for joining us today.
You're welcome.
We're excited about having you here. Kaylee, tell us a little bit about yourself. What grade are you in now?
I'm in 4th grade.
You're in 4th grade, and we're going to tell the folks about your winning at a national level a book you wrote that you had to write and illustrate.
Yes.
What got you involved in writing?
Well, we were watching TV and they announced the contest, and I wanted to be in it. So I started to work on a story, and then we entered it, and then I won.
Yes, you did. And joining you, you have a pretty special guest with you today, don't you? So who is with you today?
My dad, Christopher Gabriel.
Okay, well, Christopher, you had a little background about how she got involved.
You know, it's funny. From the moment she could pick up a crayon, from the moment she could have a piece of paper in front of her, she always liked to draw. And she's always been creative, and she gets it from her mom, who's also an illustrator, but she's always been drawing. And after a short period of time, we could see that she had some real natural ability, and she's just kept up with it. She's always told us, especially with these contests, that she likes having a deadline. She likes having a deadline and something to shoot for. I don't think she ever shot to win, but it just kind of worked out that way.
Well, yeah, writing and reading is, I hope, pretty important to everybody out there. Well, you know what? But you've got some history with us at Prairie Public, because when you were in 1st grade, you actually wrote a story, didn't you?
Yes, I did.
Tell us a little bit about that story.
It's called Farm Circus, and it's based on my grandma and grandpa's farm, and it's about all the animals at the farm having a circus when nobody's around, so they don't see them.
Okay,
when they're doing the circus.
And that's why you're in 1st grade, and you won 1st place at our regional level with that story, did you not?
Yes.
You did. Well, would you read that story for us today?
I will.
Well, great. Let's do that.
Farm Circus. It was springtime at Ravencroft Farm. That meant the baby animals were born. One of the first to be born was a baby lamb named Rebecca. She lived with her daddy, mommy, 3 brothers, and 9 sisters. One day, the grandchildren of the farmer visited the baby lambs. Farmer Bob picked up Rebecca and let the kids pet her. She loved it. Once the kids left, the farm circus began. The cows stood on their hind legs, the chicken performed handstands, and the daddy sheep bounced on their noses. The mice juggled cheese, the pigs had a circus band, and a candy and popcorn stand. Rebecca and her brothers and sisters laughed and clapped. Suddenly, Rebecca heard the kids again. They were asking Farmer Bob if they could help him do the chores. Rebecca sounded the alarm and all the animals scurried into their usual places. When the people entered the barnyard, everything appeared normal. When they left, the farm circus began again. The end.
The end. Well, now, you know, that's very colorful and a lot of illustrations there. So that was part of what you had to do, right? You had to come up with a story and illustrate it, correct?
Yes.
So how did you come up with all that? I mean,
I don't know. Things just kind of pop into my head.
well, that's the way. That sounds just like other writers out there.
I think one of the neat things was to watch the way the story sort of germinated. Drawings would turn into other things, characters would get manipulated a certain way, and then you'd get this finished product that was just really wonderful.
And of course, you wrote about something you knew about. You said that you patterned it after your grandparents' farm?
Yes.
Okay, well, that's exciting to do, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, let's talk about in the 3rd grade, of course. So you entered again in 3rd grade with Prima Duckarina.
Yes.
So I see an animal theme going on here. Where did you get the idea for this story?
Well, I'm in dance, and I like animals, so I thought it should be about a animal that wanted to be a ballerina, and it came out to be a duck that wanted to be a ballerina. That's how it got the title, Prima Duckarina.
Okay, and of course now you won first place at the regional level, but then you advanced on. We entered it, and you won first place at the national level and got a national award for this book in your age group. Of course, third grade. You're in fourth grade now, I know that. But can you talk about what all happened? I mean, what an honor that is, and how much attention you got since then?
Yeah. Well, my mom, so she was on the phone, and then, like, she wouldn't stop looking at me and smiling. And then when she got off the phone, she told me that I had won the national competition, and that I had won an iPad mini. And then I was pretty much speechless.
I think one of the things that we've tried to figure out at our house is that when I get a call at work or I get a text from my wife and it says, call me immediately, the first thing I think of is car accident, who got hurt? Exactly, and exasperation, but it's always nice when it's not that.
Well, that's great. And I understand your photo was up in Times Square for 2 weeks?
Yes, it was.
Wow, what was that? How did that happen?
That was for an essay that I wrote for Energy Star. And the essay had to be about how to save energy, and then you also had to draw a picture to go with it, and I won that.
Was there a theme, Lorax? Or
Oh,
something?
yeah, the Lorax is the theme.
Oh, the Lorax, and of course that's, well, I won't get into what Lorax is. People I hope know, if they don't, that's a whole nother adventure we can go on. Well, okay, Prima Duckarina, can you read that for us today?
I will.
That'd be great. We'd love to hear it.
See if I can do this right for you.
Prima Duckarina. It was springtime in Pineville, and a little duck named Annabelle was daydreaming about becoming the Prima Duckarina. Since the time she was a little egg, Annabelle had dreamed of being in the Pineville Ballet, and the little chick is thinking, the Pineville Ballet, wow. She practiced ballet. She read books about ballet. And she even went to see all the ballet she could. Annabelle would love to take ballet classes. The problem, how on earth would she get the money? She needed a plan. She would dance in the park to make money for ballet classes, and then the little bird is looking down at the money thinking, huh? She would egg sit to make money for ballet classes. She would have a yard sale to make money for ballet classes. Finally, Annabelle had saved up enough money. Annabelle danced and danced and danced. Soon, Annabelle was ready to make her dream come true. She signed up to audition for the Pineville Ballet Academy. She did it! And then the head ballerina posted a note on the bulletin board saying, "Congrats to all of you who are now members of the Pineville Ballet. Welcome, head ballerina." Annabelle's next dream? To dance the part of Odette in Swan Lake.
So now you've already set up for your next story for Prima Duckarina there, or I guess for the next Swan Lake story. Is that right? You always leave them wanting and wondering what's going to be next. Now you talked about ballet and dance. I understand you are taking or studying ballet and dance. Is that right?
Yes, I am.
Tell us about that. Do you enjoy that?
Yes, I do. And the classes that I'm taking a jazz class and then a pre-point class.
She takes class here at Masai Dance Theater. They did an adaptation of the Nutcracker a couple of years ago. She was Clara. So it's neat to see how she's incorporated things that she loves into her writing and into her illustrations.
Mm-hmm. Well, you know, as Christopher's told us, you've been drawing, writing, and reading since you were very small. What do you like best about reading and writing?
I really like funny stories, and then I like reading to my sister. And I like looking at all the pictures, too.
Now, what's your sister's name?
Cadence.
How old is she?
She's 6.
Well, that's very nice that you read to your sister. So, what would you like to be when you grow up?
Well, I'm kind of having, okay, so I want to be multiple things. I want to be like an Olympic gymnast, possibly a ballerina, a hairdresser.
Your basic hat trick of things.
Yeah.
But that's okay. At your age, you should want to be all those things. That's wonderful that you have that. You know, you're a young writer now. You've written some stories and some articles and some different things. What advice would you have for a young person out there who might want to read and start writing?
Well, any advice that I'd give to a little kid would be to like write what you love, and it's good to like base stuff off of other stories maybe. Like read a story and like take some stuff from that and put it into a new story.
And you always have a notepad everywhere, right? You always bring a book. Always.
Yeah.
You do?
Yeah.
Well, that's interesting. Now, in 4th grade, what's your favorite classes?
I like art and music.
Art and music. I hear you like recess too, though.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. I thought you might like that. Kaylee, thanks so much for joining us today.
You're welcome.
And congratulations. Keep reading and writing, okay?
Thank you.
All right. Well, we'll be right back with another PBS Kids Go Writers Contest winner in just a moment. Joining us now is Bemidji, Minnesota, 1st grader Vivi Alasso. Vivi was the kindergarten winner at the first place at the national level and won 1st place for her story in the PBS Kids Go Writers Contest. That's always a mouthful for me, Vivi, to say. And your story, Missing Pants, which I'm going to ask you to read a little bit later on. Can you do that for us? Well, good. Well, tell us a little bit about, Vivi, when you started reading and writing. When did you start reading and writing? You're so young.
I don't remember.
You don't? Well, Dad, how did you get her started?
Well, Viv has always been a visual artist. Her brother is a musician, and she plays a little bit of music too. But Vivi's always been the one who has been painting on her walls and drawing on T-shirts, and Mom homeschools her, so she tends to draw on even her math worksheets and things like that.
Well, and do you like to draw? Here you draw all the time. Is that right?
Yep.
You do? What do you like to draw?
Cats and dogs and stuff like that.
Cats and dogs and stuff like that. But I also understand you're taking cello lessons.
Yeah.
Do you like music and do you like the cello?
Yeah, I like the cello. It has good music.
It does? Well, that's great. And Dad, I mean, how long has she been taking those lessons?
Oh, she's been taking cello lessons for a better part of a year now, and she's looking forward, I think, to taking the harp, because she was in her music teacher's home and they had a harp there, and the music teacher played a little piece, and she just got such a huge grin on her face that we decided that that's probably going to be the instrument for her.
Okay. Well, Vivi, of course, you're a national winner, just like our previous guest was, and she mentioned the Lorax, but I understand you love the story The Lorax, don't you?
Yeah, I even went to the movie once I had my, I think it was my 5th birthday.
Okay. And you went to see it, but then you've got something special in your bedroom, don't you? What have you done to your bedroom?
I've made it all like Lorax pictures up on the wall. Truffle trees everywhere.
So you've got a forest of the Loraxes on your bedroom walls?
The only thing I forgot is the little fishies.
Yeah, but you've got the birds and the barbaloots and everything.
well, and I also understand, and this is almost amazing to me that you do stop motion animation with your toys. You do?
I do it with something called Calico Critters. They're like action figures, but not really well, Geo usually plays with them with action. But I don't think they're supposed to be called action figures.
Well, you can make them action figures. And Geo is your brother, right?
Yep.
How old is Geo? He's 8, as I understand?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, Dad, tell us a little bit about that animation.
Well, the first one that they did was actually a break dance, and they used, I forget, Sean Paul or something, and had the...
A beaver.
And had a beaver doing breakdancing, and now they've moved on. And actually, she uses the iPad Mini that she won in the contest to do this. And now they've gotten to the point where Geo plays the music, and Vivi does the scenes, and and draws the backdrops and everything. And then they do their video editing too.
Well, of course, Vivi, you're in 1st grade now. You won when you were in kindergarten, I guess, for your story. But of course, Dan, I don't know that I introduced you. I introduced you as Dad. But Dan, can you tell us a little bit about why Vivi's such a special girl?
Well, Viv's just a great girl. She's very original. She's very brave. She is kind of a superhero, and she's just always got her own perspective on things. She's always got her own way of looking at things, and we try to encourage that. She calls herself Victoria's Vivi, and that's what the V on the chest of her costume is all about.
Well, I understand you and your mom kind of make costumes, and you help. Yeah, stand up and show us that V.
And a cape.
So you've got a cape and a V. And so do you like do you like working with your mom designing these things?
Yep.
You do? Okay. Well, you know, how did y'all get her involved? I mean, was it something she did or something y'all noticed?
Well, Steph is always looking for projects, you know, as a homeschooler. And so when we saw this, it just seemed to be an ideal thing. And Vivi has been telling stories about this elephant Garflake since she was 2 or 3 years old. It was one of her first stuffed animals when she was a baby. And she named it Garflake. I think it was originally called Trunk Boy, but she started very early on telling stories, and then so it was a natural thing because it's much easier in school a lot of times to get her to draw than it is to get her to do the math. Although she says she likes math, right, Viv?
Yep.
You do enjoy math? Well, that's good because you'll use math for a long time. Well, Viv, can I ask you, will you read your story to us today?
Yep.
You will? Well, let's let Dad hold it up and let's have you read Missing Pants. All right, tell us about it.
Missing pants. Once upon a time, there was an elephant named Garflake. He loved pants. One day, Garflake lost his pants. He felt sick. Pants was a dog. He was yellow with black spots. Garflake looked for Pants in his neighborhood. He went to the first house and said, "Hi, have you seen my pants?" The neighbor pointed. "There they are." Garflake said, "These aren't the pants I am talking about. I am talking about my yellow pants with black spots."
Did I miss one?
So, yep, you missed a sentence, Dad. Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's okay. You were right down here.
Oh, sorry. Sorry.
"Sorry, I can't help you," replied the neighbor. Garflake went to the next house. She was a mean neighbor. Garflake knocked on the door. The neighbor shouted, "Who is there?"
Scary.
"Have you seen my pants?"
He's very scared now.
"Elephants should not wear pants. Leave." And she slammed the door on Garflake's trunk.
Ouch.
Poor Garflake.
Garflake decided he needed to change the way he asked about his missing pants. Garflake quickly knocked on the next door. "Have you seen my dog Pants? Is he yellow with black spots?" "Yes," exclaimed Garflake. "Take a look in my backyard." Pants! Garflake was so happy to have his pants back. The end. Wait, where's my mittens?
And so you've done the same thing. You're ready for another story. And are you writing any more stories?
I think I might be writing one about mittens.
You're going to write one about mittens? Well, that'll be good.
And cat superheroes, right?
Yeah.
Well, Vivi, thanks you so much for joining us today, and congratulations on winning with your story. Thank you.
Thank you.
Stay tuned for more. The Ogg Creek String Band performs pre-World War II Appalachian old-time music with a variety of instruments, including banjo, mandolin, and penny whistle. This unique style is a mix of dance, music, and ballads from Ireland, England, and Scotland, with a touch of African gospel music. A special treat is the authentic clogging or flat-footing performed by member Liz Miller.
Well, Old Clark's the final man. Tell you the reason why. Keeps his liquor in the ocean jar. Good old rock and ride. Well, fare the well, Old Clark, fare the well, I say. Fare the well, Old Clark, and bound to go away. Well, Old Clark, he had a mule, name was Morgan Brown. Every tooth that mule's jaw was 16 inches round. Well, fare the well, Old Clark, fare the well, I say. Fare the well, Old Clark, I'm bound to go away. Well, I went to Older's house, invited me for supper. Stubbed my toe in table leg, stuck my nose in the butter. Well, fare the well, Old Clark, fare the well, I say. Fare the well, Old Clark, I'm bound to go away. Well, I wouldn't marry me with her. Tell you the reason why. She'd have so many children, they'd make those biscuits fly. Well, fare the well, Old Clark, fare the well, I say. Fare the well, Old Clark, I'm bound to go away. Well, I wouldn't marry me an old maid. Tell you the reason why. She sneezed in the buttermilk jar, call it pumpkin pie. Well, fare the well, Old Clark, fare the well, I say. Fare the well, Old Clark, bound to go away. Well, 8 miles of mountain road, 6 miles of sand. If I try down this road again, I'll be a married man. Well, fare the well, Old Clark, fare the well, I say. Fare the well, Old Clark, I'm bound to go away. Yeah, fare the well, Old Clark, fare the well, I say. Fare the well, Old Clark, I'm bound to go away.
Well, that's all we have on Prairie Pulse for this week, and as always, thanks for watching.
funded in part by the Minnesota Arts and Cultural Heritage Fund, with money from the vote of the people of Minnesota on November 4th, 2008. The North Dakota Council on the Arts, and by the members of Prairie Public.